Do your customers expect adventure? Hi, I'm Brian Pombo. Welcome back to Brian J. Pombo Live. One of the things I like to see is something in any form of advertising that promotes adventure. It just kind of gets your blood pumping and everything kind of gets you noticing things. It's not promised that often. It's not put forth as a benefit, but it's something to think about when you're thinking about your products, your services. What form of adventure can you offer? It takes a little bit of creative thinking, and in some cases it takes a lot of creative thinking depending on what you're offering. So I want to give you an example. This was one that I saw. This was a recent Marines commercial, and I went out and found the actual words. I went and looked it up afterwards, the words for this commercial. I want to read it to you. You might be familiar with this. No one knows where it comes from, why some have it and some don't. It's the fighting spirit. It needs to be fed. It consumes fear, self-doubt, and weakness. It stands ready to protect those in danger and to fight whatever shapes the battle takes. For Marines, the fighting spirit burns bright long past service, because as long as there are battles that need to be won, there will always be Marines. See, it's kind of, whether you like the military or not is irrelevant, okay? It comes down to, it kind of gives you goosebumps when the wording's just right and when it kind of gives you a feeling. And so this goes beyond just even the concept of adventure. It really comes down to, are you eliciting any type of feeling from your audience in the marketing that you're putting out there? And maybe your marketing isn't traditional. I just spoke with the head of Chagrin Valley Soap and Salve, and he discusses this, and this is an upcoming, his name's Sam Friedman, and he discussed this in an upcoming interview that I had with him. And he talks about how this is an issue. And if I got Sam's name wrong, I'm sorry. I'm just doing it off the top of my head. But we had a great discussion. He talks about that they don't do any traditional marketing or advertising, but that they do so much outreach and so much out there that's different from everything else. In a sense, it becomes their marketing. So the way that they act outside, the actions that they put out, becomes the marketing, even though it's not directly intentionally asking for a sale. And that's okay too. But are you eliciting a feeling? And they certainly do with what they put out. The question is, do you, with your most ideal customer, are you eliciting a feeling? We're going to go a lot into that on upcoming episodes of Off the Grid Biz podcast. You want to go check that out at offthegridbiz.com. Offthegridbiz.com. Also, if you are a business owner or executive and you're looking to really put some life into your business and really get your customers just excited about hearing from you, go check out brianjpombo.com/Amazon. That's what we call the Amazon Proof Strategy Session at brianjpombo.com/Amazon. That link's going to be in the description. That's it for tonight. We'll see you back here tomorrow night. You have a great one. In the meantime, get out there and let the magic happen.